Faleminderit, zonja Zvendës Kryeministre. Ndërkohë, unë dëshiroj që t'ju ftoj tani për të ndjekur një mesazh të dërguar nga zoti Daniel Freund, I cili është një antar I Parlamentit Evropian, drejtuar kësaj konference. So I'd invite you to watch a message sent by Mr. David Freund, a member of the European Parliament.
Hi everyone, I'm Daniel Freund. I'm a member of the European Parliament for the German Greens, and I am happy to open this conference on open and sustainable procurement in Europe. With this message, I would like to highlight its important. Public procurement accounts for 14% of the EU's GDP. Businesses, especially small and medium-sized companies, seek lower barriers to participation, governments need more efficiency, and citizens want the best services, works, and goods for their tax money. Access to procurement information is key to all of them. A lack of consistent regulation to guarantee transparency and openness in spending below the so-called EU and national publication threshold, estimated to account for around 50% of government spending on goods and services, creates economic hurdles and market distortions. This includes strategic manipulation of tenders just below the threshold, decreases in market competitiveness, and poorer value for money. Evidence shows that procurement is associated with better outcomes, such as lower levels of corruption where EU regulations apply. The evidence also shows that publishing full, comprehensive procurement data sets above and below national thresholds will generate revenues and spur other impacts. An analysis by academics at Yale, Chicago, and MIT found that the publication of procurement data on the EU's open data portal had major social benefits, including increasing competition and supplier diversification. It also leads to savings that could add up to billions of euros given the size of EU procurement market, especially if contract management is further improved. Even a small shift of 1% in efficiency can save the EU around 20 billion euros each year. An EU Horizon 2020 funded analysis by EU academics found that if EU member states published 5 more items of information about tendering opportunities, savings are estimated to be between 3 and 5 billion euros a year. Standardized open data that links all different stages of procurement from planning to implementation can enable smarter contract management, red flagging, efficiency monitoring, auditing capabilities, and even quicker transactions. More external monitoring of procurement can reduce the levels of corruption and inefficiency. An Olaf study shows that direct public loss in public contracts in the EU amounted to 18% of the overall project budget, which 13% can be attributed to corruption. More and better procurement can also generate significant benefits and innovative services. Better data can boost jobs and growth, fight climate change, and spark innovation by creating an enabling environment. Publication of reliable, structured, and high-quality data will enable better analytics, evidence-based policy making, and contribute to the prosperity of the single market vision. Moreover, better data on cross-border procurement trends can help the European Commission take informed actions and policy interventions to stimulate cross-border activity, equally benefiting European companies, citizens, and buyers. Public procurement information is critical when combined with other data sets, such as company data. Standardized open procurement data will add value to other data sets already listed as high-value data sets. Linked open data can help connect multiple data sets, including budgets, payments, and beneficial ownership. Finally, publishing open procurement data supports the EU procurement strategy, which focuses on promoting competition and access to markets and improving data, as well as the EU's single market strategy for improving transparency and accountability of public spending. Green and sustainable procurement increases respective economic trends. The EU Green Deal sets out the ambition to achieve the economy in which there are no net emissions of greenhouse gases latest by 2050. Economic growth is decoupled from resources use and no person or place is left behind. EU leaders rightly think that public procurement has a massive role to play. Some 250,000 public bodies spend around 15% of the EU's GDP through procurement. So if we use this strategically, procurement can dictate trends in markets, especially those of foods, textiles, technology, and so on.